Hello and welcome to the Spirit Guide Daily. These are daily messages for a collective. When we are in a collective, we all share energy. The Silver Witch's Tarot will be bringing you 3 predictive cards. We've got the Making Magic Oracle, and we have the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor, which is one of the decks that I recommend for people trying to develop their own psychic skills, their own intuition. I don't read them in the reverse. I have never found oracle cards to retain their meaning well in the reverse. So we're going to get going here. What is the energy for the collective today? What's the energy for the collective today? What does the collective need to know? What are they facing today? Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe because it helps my channel. If you like the reading, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you want to book me for a private reading, there's a link to my website in the description box down below. Okie dokie. We have the 5 of Wands in reverse. Now, the 5 of Wands in the upright is a card of sometimes conflict. It can be like, it can have a good connotation. It can be like bickering and bantering back and forth in a lighthearted manner, because in the original Rider-Waite, the people aren't really trying to hurt each other, but they're trying to prove something. So it's a card of competition. In reverse like that, though, it is things settling down into kind of a peaceful groove, feeling that flow, not feeling a lot of resistance in what you're doing. Now, the 10 of Pentacles is one of the best cards for business. It is a good card for houses, contracts on homes. It's a good card for investments. It's also a good card for meeting a lifetime partner who gives you a lot of security. I don't have any reason to believe it means that here because I have no figure cards to attach it to, with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So here's what this is saying. A financial pinch is going to be like kind of settling down in your life, and more will be coming to you. You'll be able to drop your guard more. You'll be able to like not be in a defensive posture when it comes to life any longer when you get this card combination. The 4 of Pentacles in the upright can be the Miser's card, but in reverse, it is somebody who is opening up their heart again, somebody who is able to kind of weigh the value of money against the value of experience. It's somebody who has a pretty good balanced view of life. They're not worried about physical security as much as they are trying to be open to new experiences. So there is an easing of a set of circumstances that allows you to approach the world with a more open heart. We're going to get some oracle cards on this, though, because there's something that's telling me here that it's like, you're like, yeah, that's nice, too little, too late. Please remember, it is never too late for new and beautiful things to come into your life. Even if you feel kind of jaded or drained by experience, it has actually been teaching you to put things in the proper perspective and be able to handle things in the flow that they come in. So if it's been a long, dry period of nothing but challenges and difficulties, that doesn't mean joy is never going to return to your life, but that you have learned how to persevere. And perseverance is one of the biggest keys to success. So now we're taking our energy card, which is victory card. Well, that's a beautiful card. That's about success and progress and moving forward. And as the name implies, it is about a victorious energy. Feeling like you have conquered all of your internal foes is one of the things that this might say, because the 5 of Wands in the upright can be about a struggle. In reverse, it is things coming with ease. There is ease with this, there is ease with this, and there is an open heart chakra with this, with victory. Wherever you are right now, know that the energy is available to you to start turning in a better direction. I would really suggest working on your heart chakra from this particular draw, simply because whereas the circumstances are easing, it appears that it's almost as if you turned away from all things emotional because the practical world was just too demanding. And having kind of made your way through the practical world, as the emotional world begins to open itself back up, you're like, yeah, I don't have a passport to that country any longer. Here's the thing. When we get guarded around connection, around people, around friendship, around the idea that life can be a beautiful and a bountiful experience because we've had bad experiences and we think we're guarding ourselves against that happening in the future, like it will hurt less if we are less hopeful, what we're actually doing is filtering out the ability to feel joy. Because unfortunately, part of life is struggle. Part of life is pain. Everybody will be hurt in this experience because that's one of the prices we pay for being a feeling being. Please don't settle into the numbness that can come with survivalism. If you've been in survival mode for a while, when the time to stop fighting for your survival is no longer upon you, it is actually an act of choice to try and embrace the idea that things can get better. We have more power in how we interpret our experience than we have a tendency to believe. We have self-confidence, strong self-belief, and a sense of worth. Given everything I was just talking about, please re-examine why it is that you might be closing yourself down to better experiences, because you don't want to be hopeful about them and you don't want to get hurt again. And here's the darn thing about it. Your self-worth is kind of tied into the idea that this life has something in it for you. And it does if you're looking for it. And it does if you'll allow it in. We have a role to play in allowing more to come to us. Please don't shut your heart down to the idea of hope, because the things that you put your heart into in the past did not work out. Try to take a really honest accounting of yourself. Did you perhaps invest, this is a card of investment, in the wrong things in the matters of the heart? And that is not a criticism. It is just one of the things that can alleviate the feeling of being the universe's piñata, is to recognize I have played a role in my own life. My choices actually brought some of these experiences to me, and that is not to blame you for your pain, but to rather to free you from the idea that the universe is beating up on you. If you are better, if you are healed, if you are capable of making better choices, you can have better outcomes. Do some heart chakra work to open yourself to joy again. All right, that was the message for the Spirit Guide Daily. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to book me for a private reading, there is a link to my website in the description box down below.